New breed. Yeah. It's a wave to it. Level up. Yeah. I'm enemy of the state. Jay Hackman. Yeah. See the cameras watching. And the street tactics. A bunch of weak bastards. Couple fiend rappers. Broken wrist, choke chains. They wear their jeans backwards. This is poetry in motion. Closed captioning. Running victory laps. No more relapse. This is activism. Felt the pain of the world, so they had to listen. Fighting devils every punch. Got bad intentions. Drink water, mind my business. And read the scriptures. And now we gifted. Anointed by the holy word. Niggas hate the truth, it's so absurd. Yes, they vision blurred. My soul bleeding every verb. May I strike a nerve. Flip the channel, all I see is psychopath. Probably hit them one time before they hit the graphic. I'm a lyrical tyrant, a pivotal giant. Praying to the east while my mind's on Mount Zion. I think they mad cause we beaming. Their intentions are seeping through their eyes full of demons. So much attention they seeking. Yeah, them haters be tweaking. I hit the road and I'm loving it. Searching for prominence like the Ark of the Covenant. Time to do the impossible. These endeavors I juggle it. The Lord got his hands on me cause he got a plan for me. They souls got a dark hole, just like a cavity. This envy up in your heart, eating you like a shark. They prey on our downfall, but flee when we sound off. The devil's a coward, ain't he? And we too calculated not to be infiltrated, and barely we celebrated. I sit under palm trees, jot on these loose leaves, flow with the currents, baby, just like I'm Bruce Lee. I'm moving like water now, but I'm not watered down. Crossing these borders, a couple shots of this crown. The results of a long time coming. Lost generation, causing all this ruckus. Ring of fire around the camp they can't touch. Ring of fire around the camp they can't touch. The results of a long time coming. Lost generation, causing all this ruckus. Ring of fire around the camp they can't touch. Ring of fire around the camp they can't touch. Yeah. My Lordy, Lord, I maintain. Let us maintain. I'm a soldier at war. We the soldiers. And we gon' even the score. It's our time. It ain't on us, but it's in us. It ain't on us, but it's in us. We glowed up. We glowed up. The results of a long time coming. Lost generation, causing all this ruckus. It's our time. Ring of fire around the camp they can't touch. They can't touch us. Ring of fire around the camp they can't touch. Ring of fire. Yeah.
Shalom, Israel. It's your brother New Breed coming through with another live stream. Welcome everybody joining the broadcast. And that's real music right there. Real music. That fire that you signed up for. You hear me? I see people already sending super chats. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate you. Naturally yours. Thank you for the $10 contribution. It says keep pushing. I need you to continue leading. Absolutely. Thank you for your support. Also, Quizzy on the South, thank you for the $5 contribution as well. Andre Cork, thank you for the $5 contribution. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. See, you can make real music that's not detrimental to your people, and it can be fire. It ain't corny, it ain't cheesy, it ain't overly religious. It's in the essence of us as people. It's in the fiber of our being to make good music. We just choose to make evil music as a whole. Our people just choose to follow the nonsense. And it's almost to the point you got to retrain your ears to actually hear real rappers, real lyricism, real music. With all the demonic frequencies out here, actually hearing music being played in 432 hertz opposed to 440 hertz. Simple things like that because the frequencies get manipulated. You know, people playing music in 538 hertz and all these demonic frequencies. Literally, when you hear good music, it sounds annoying when you listening to a lot of the songs they play on the radio. It sounds horrible. The mastering is bad. It just irritates your soul. It's bad music out here. Double D Animation, thank you for the $10 contribution, says they can't touch us. Ring of fire. Yes, Alberto Mendez, thank you for the $2 contribution. I appreciate it. Thank you. And you know, we can still carry the warrior spirit as men and still create positive music. And I think that's what a lot of people are lacking. You know, it's always like It's one side or the other. Either the music is corny and nobody is feeling it because people are trying to be too preachy in their songs, or people are just all the way on the left side, all the way just going rogue. We're making the destruction music, the death music, the slave catcher music. And I call it slave catcher music because a lot of brothers are going to jail behind the music. And the prison industrial complex is the new age slavery. So that's why I call it slave catcher music. While you running from the police, you bumping a lot of these rappers like FBG Cash, who just passed away recently. And we're going to talk about that. Because to be honest with y'all, I am done feeling sorry for these rappers. Alberto Mendez, thank you for the $1 super sticker. I appreciate you. Yo, I'm done feeling sorry for these rappers, man. All they promote is death, selling drugs to their own people, prostitution, whoredom, the usage of drugs. A lot of the music that you're hearing now has a homosexual undertone. It's teaching men how to be betas. It's a straight up deaf culture. It's triggering a lot of impressionable minds to go out there and incite violence, one against another. It's creating a whole generation of degeneracy with their music. It's straight up foolery. You dig? And then when death come, that sting of death comes and bites them in the behind, the rear end. Everybody want to go sulking. Everybody want to go talking about how we should honor and commend these rappers. Everybody want to go around with rest in peace shirts. Well, you know what, damn it? The Bible tells us if you live by the sword, then you're going to die by the damn sword. I'm done feeling sorry for these rappers. To be honest with you, they get exactly what they deserve. Do you know how many shootings and killings happen behind the influence of these rappers' music? So when the Grim Reaper come to collect and their souls get snatched right up out of them, I'm not going to cry them a river. I'm not doing that no more. I mean, it is what it is. Somebody said they created a system with laws that people can't follow. They get broken, they end up in jail, aka legal slavery. Exactly. But the rappers help promote and push that. They help to promote and push that. So let's talk about FBG Cash. Another rapper slain right after Atlanta rapper Trouble got allegedly set up by a honey trap, a struggle rapper, a female struggle rapper who allegedly set the trap for him. A week later, this happens. Now, rapper Trouble, that's still news. It's like these rappers are dropping like flies. Their mortality rate is through the roof. It's only like, 1,000 rappers? How are they dying every week? It's nobody saying, wow, why are all these rappers dying every single week? It's not even that many rappers. They must be doing something wrong, right? Rebel for Almighty, thank you for the $5 contribution. Says, be careful, everyone, at the self-checkout register because they are locking people up over $1.99 items. Shalom. Yep. I'm going to tell y'all, man, they have to be doing something wrong. They have to be putting out a certain frequency in the atmosphere. They're cultivating a certain energy that's coming back to them. And then you have these guys who are just running roughshod behind the tails of these honey traps, these women out here who are conniving, who got ill intentions. Here it is, Trouble just got taken out, and he always talk about how he move in the streets. I went back and listened to his music. He always talking about how people lacking, how people don't know how to move, but he didn't have the decency to actually meet up at a hotel with this woman or do his research on that woman before his life was abruptly taken from him. It is what it is, man. Not a leaf falls from a tree without the Most High having say so. God is in charge over life and death. And I can assure you that these rappers who lose their lives, they're not worried about what New Breed is saying. Matter of fact, they should have been worried about what I was saying while they was living so they could change the course of their life. Because there's other ways to make music and make money from your music without selling your soul, without going into the industry, without promoting the tomfoolery in our community that keeps us further divided. Listen, right now you got Twitter, you got Instagram, you got, I mean, the list goes on and on. You got YouTube, you got Spotify music, you got SoundCloud, you got all these avenues where you can put out your music to get a fan base. All you got to do is create and put it out there. But these rappers rather sell their own people upstream. They rather divide their own communities rapping about nonsense. And then when they get whacked, we want to go out here and mourn them. I'm done with that, bro. I'm not going to have no cut cards for these rappers, man. Let's talk about this guy here, FBG Cash. And y'all know how we do, man. We bring scripture out and we parallel it with sources. We going to a news source. Chicago area rapper FBG Cash shot and killed on the South Side.
Well-known Chicago area rapper was killed in a drive-by shooting early this morning in the Auburn Gresham neighborhood. 31-year-old Tristan Hamilton was shot multiple times. According to the Sun-Times, he raps under the name FBG Cash. A 29-year-old woman with him was also shot, taken to the hospital in serious condition. It is believed Hamilton fired back at the shooter. Police don't have anyone in custody, at least not yet. 2 years ago, another rapper close to Hamilton,
Oh, he went out like a real ninja, though, didn't he? He was shooting back. But guess what? The one who upped the gun first won.
known as FBG Duck, was also shot and killed.
Any rapper named FBG, you need to take that from your name. That's some kind of spell or curse. What does FBG even stand for? Whatever that FBG is, y'all need to take that from your name because everybody named FBG is getting whacked out here. They getting their whole scout twisted. Everybody with FBG in their name. Now, the irony in this situation is amazing to me. Because when you look at some of the lyrics of this FBG Cash, you would see that he created this environment for himself because words hold power. The Bible tells us life and death lie in the power of the tongue. And it's jacked up because he had a woman with him, 29 years old. A young woman that could have lost her life. She is in critical condition in the hospital just being in the company with this FBG Cash. She might not even make it out of that hospital just riding with the wrong one. So that should be a lesson to you ladies too, to stop looking for the bad boy. Stop looking for the Pookie and Ray Ray. Stop looking for the thug and the savage. Stop looking for the drug dealer. Because I'm going to tell you right now, it's only one way out. Actually, it's two ways out. It's a pine box or 8x8 cell. That's it. There is no security in that. Y'all ladies got to understand the only security that you will have in this here earth is dealing with men of truth, men of substance, men of morality, men who have standards, men out here who follow God, who believe in something, men who seek after a higher power, men who study themselves and show themselves approved through due diligence. That's the only security you're going to have. You riding with these guys because you like the fast money. You like the fast money. You like the cash. You like the amount of time he can spend with you. You ain't got to worry about him taking a day off because, hey, that drug dealer is available. But you're not thinking about the fact that this man, what he does for a living, is going to come back. And a lot of you women out there are going to be left with fatherless children because you wanted the bad boy, because it tickled your fancy. Let me tell you something. Ain't no boy badder than a boy that stand up for truth. Ain't no men badder, if you want to call them bad boys, whatever. Ain't nobody more fervent, stoic, and powerful than men of God, men of the Most High, godly men of structure and balance. That's what you need in your life. Playing too many damn games out here. And I know it's looking dismal out here. So you ladies better start humbling yourself and getting with the right ones. But Alberto Mendez, thank you for the $2 contribution, says, I ain't no better than to Brody or you. What? I ain't no better than to Brody or you. I don't know what you're talking about, man. Make sure you proofread. Now, I want to point out some of this man's lyrics because it's ironic to me that he went out in a drive-by shooting. I want to go to a song called Back Again, FBG Cash. The intro goes, stack that B up, Mike. Gang, gang, since potty train, campaign, you know what the F's going on. Listen to this first verse right here. It says, they put your muscle in a wheelchair. Therapy can't be working because that P ninja still here. So he talking about putting people in wheelchairs. And they mad because the person ain't in the grave. So it just start off, he just come out the gate. I mean, this man just come out the gate violent. He just jump out the gate. Dang, we put him in a wheelchair. We paralyzed him. We got him, we got him defecating in a bag. He can't walk again, but dang, it's a failed mission because we wanted him buried. So they so quick to talk about killing, murdering, cold-blooded murder against another one of us. Easy. Dio Bando. Thank you for the $5 contribution. It says, imagine getting shot and killed in your 30s due to ignorance. When your 30s is the beginning of your prime. Seek God and embrace masculinity. Absolutely. Just like Trouble, killed in his 30s. Let me tell you something. As you age, as you get into your 30s and 40s, that's a great point you just made. You were supposed to be maturing. You were supposed to be getting to that point where you have full understanding of yourself as a man. You know how to move out here. As the world turns, you elevate. And I mean mentally. You start to get a greater grasp on yourself, meaning your mind, your body, and soul become one. A lot of people reach their physical peak actually between 30 and 40, believe it or not. Because you have that mind-body connection. You know what you can and can't eat because you done had all that time of trial and error. You know what you can and can't drink because you done already had all those times where you was getting drunk, throwing up. Now you know what kind of liquor fits better for you. You know yourself. You're supposed to be maturing. You're supposed to know your value. You're supposed to want better for the youth. Wayne, thank you for the $5 contribution. Says, if heterosexual black men were Asians, we would have had protection and reparation bill for evil we go through every day. You know what? Forget about a hate bill in our community. It would make no difference. If the government passed a hate bill right now, like they did for Asians, it would make no difference because during those isolated events like that took place in that Tops grocery store in Buffalo, New York, that's an isolated event. That very rarely actually happens. What we got to worry about is us killing us. No hate bill is going to stop these wicked ninjas from going in the community and shooting, doing drive-by shootings, and those stray bullets flying through buildings and taking children out. Listen, no hate bill is going to stop black on black crime. That hate bill would be a distraction. See, these are the conversations that BLM ain't having. The real issue is Negroes, other Negroes, blood touching blood, as the scriptures tell us. We our own worst enemy. We tearing our own community up. Let's go back to these lyrics. FBG Cash. They put your muscle in a wheelchair. Therapy can't be working because that still here. This the rag, and you don't live here. See, why is it that in our communities, you can't even go into another black community without having to check in? You can't go to another black community without having to worry about somebody else checking you. But the police and them, they can run all up in your community. Matter of fact, the Mormons can knock on your damn door. The Mormons can knock on your door and try to teach you spirituality and bring pamphlets to your door in the hood, but you mean another Negro got to check in. It's crazy. Don Columinati, thanks for the $50 contribution. Says, always great to hear the word. Much love and support. Stay blessed. My tithes and offerings by showing my support. Thank you so much, Don. I appreciate the $50 contribution. Let's go back to his lyrics here. It says, this the rag, you don't live here. I shot plenty ninjas in the rag. And P boy, I'm still here. He said, I shot, this is FBG Cash. I shot plenty ninjas and I'm still here. Oh, that's the frequency you want to put out there, right? Oh, so you think death don't come back around. You thought you got away with murder. And let's say hypothetically, he wasn't really about that life and he didn't do that. Hypothetically, those words hold power, bro. Those words are everything, which I'm keen to believe you did it because your lyrics come from your soul. Your lyrics come from who you are. And it sounds like a confession of his crimes to me because I'm an artist myself. I understand music. I understand that you can only put out what's a part of you. Job chapter 36 verse 12 says, if they obey not, they shall perish by the sword, and they shall die without knowledge. If they don't obey God's word, they're going to perish by the sword. They're going to be pierced through with many sorrows. They're going to be taken out. Here it is, Young Thug, his life is over. At least it looks like it. Unless the powers that be sprang him out of jail. It looked like that man's life is over. He went from being on top of his game, the pinnacle of his career. I'm talking about records that are topping the charts, eating good, living good. Man got a whole family and everything. And now look, your man is in a serious bind, and it don't look too good. Don't look like he getting out of that. And he actually stuck around a lot longer than a lot of rappers. He could have had an illustrious career in hip hop if he would have just matured. See, at the very least, you got to mature as an artist. Even rappers like T.I. I'm not really a big fan of T.I., but rappers like that, they have learned how to mature when it comes to their music. You have to learn how to branch off to have longevity in music, like your Kanye West's. Even your Jay-Z's to a degree. They're not rapping about selling crack no more. They're not rapping about shooting and running up on the ops no more, not in their 30s and 40s. You got to find different things to rap about. As a man, you got to mature. Yeah, I mean, Young Dolph, he same thing. He said he was going to die and go to hell. It's just a bad look, man. Let's see some more of these lyrics. It says, I shot plenty of ninjas in the rag, and I'm still here. It says, I don't want here no get back. The whole world witness your main. Sniper get this splat, and you ain't even get your lick back. It look like you ain't get your damn lick back. It look like you ain't get your lick back. It's like you did this to somebody. You were shooting at the ops. According to your song, you were shooting at the ops. They were shooting back, but they ain't hit nothing. It looked like that's what happened to you. It looked like you left the world living out these lyrics. It's like the curses was reversed back to you. Man, Psalms 11:5 says, the Lord trieth the righteous, but the wicked and him that loveth violence, his soul hateth. The Lord trieth the righteous, meaning we go through altercations. We got to learn how to defend ourselves. We get the spirit of might. But the wicked, they love violence. See, the righteous man is non-confrontational. The righteous man is non-confrontational, meaning, we just trying to handle our business. We just trying to work. We just trying to take care of our family. But if you cross us, if you try us, you're going to find out that we have all capability and ability to defend ourselves. And we will defend what's ours. But we're not out here looking for trouble. It's like these rappers, they got mischief in their heart. And then when they find it, we want to cry them a river. Here we have it, a rapper named Trouble that just died last week. You don't think that name holds power? If you're looking for trouble, you're going to find it. Yes, don't cuss in the chat. Keep it clean because they're being very stringent on my channel with a lot of things. Moderators, please block anybody who is using any vulgarities in this chat. Highly appreciate you. Let's see whatever lyrics he got. Sniper get that splat and you ain't even get your lick back. Ends lying, playing with one of mine. Somebody getting gift wrapped. Hold up. I think I'm here, Pluto. Talking, remember, Kump was telling me he couldn't wait to spit the Pluto coffin. These rappers are trash too, by the way. For the record, just for the record, as an artist, when I read their lyrics, they're seriously trash. Like for real. I'm not even gonna hold y'all on that. Y'all need to go to New Breed Music and Motivation, get some real music. Some of that spiritual voltage, because like these are not bars. There's no thought put into this. I can't believe some of these people be getting deals. Like they have no skill for real. A lot of them have a decent delivery, but they have no real talent though. It says, hold up. I think here Pluto talking. Remember Kump. I was telling me man, wow, this sucks. Telling me he couldn't wait to spit in Pluto coffin. Okay, I got what he's saying. So now he's talking about spitting in somebody's coffin. The man is rapping about offing a person and spitting in their coffin. And these the people that y'all be talking about, rest in peace to so-and-so, as if this man had any morality. Loving Dean says, praying for all the brothers and sisters in the chat. Thanks for your prayers. Farah Dior shares Ephesians 4:29. Do not let any unwholesome talk come out of your mouths, but only what is helpful for building others up according to their needs, that it may benefit those who listen. Absolutely. Absolutely. Because evil communication corrupts good manners. Words matter. You got to start speaking life into yourselves. A lot of you people out there, y'all love the deaf culture. You love when you're hearing a black man talking about murking the next black man. You love it. It does something for you. It tickles your damn fancy. That's all you want to ride to and listen to because you got violence in your heart. And God hateth you. That's what the scripture said. It says he tries the righteous, but those who have violence in their heart, God hateth. God hates you, people who love violence, who love to see drama, who love to see people, tearing each other apart. It's like there's no rules in the game these days, bro. Here it is, this man talking about spitting in somebody's coffin. Like, damn. How far will one go? I'm a fan of boxing. And I'm a fan of boxing because when two warriors go in the ring, they got protective hand gear where they can't do but so much damage. Although if you a long-term boxer to take a lot of head hits, that can be detrimental. But they have polished the sport. But as a man, two men can get in the ring, duke it out, handle their business, and that's that. After the fight, they have mutual respect. In the streets, People don't want to do that. There's no shorting of boxing gyms around, but no, these men don't want to go in no ring and just say, hey, let's squab it out. Let's duke it out. No, they rather go into the streets where there's no rules at all. No rules at all. Matter of fact, on World Star Hip Hop, we damn near looking at snuff films in fights. It ain't enough that you knock the person on their behind. But I don't know if y'all see these videos floating around where these men will knock the next guy out. The man is literally unconscious, just to show you how evil a lot of these guys are. Because that's just pure evil. The man's unconscious. You defended yourself. You knocked him out. It should be he lived to see another day. No. I've seen people dash people's head across the stone, kick their head into the curve. I mean, I'm talking about, it's like that at some point, damn, what kind of demons do you got? That's why I don't deal with things in the streets, because whether I win, lose, or it's a draw, I know I'm going to deal with things morally. I'm not going to try to kill that man. Well, if I'm in the streets, I will, because I'm going to do whatever it takes, but I don't want to take another man's life. But these guys these days, they don't have no like rules. Britt Day B, thank you so much for the $20 contribution, says, I'm so glad you're saying these facts. I can't speak life like this around most people. I just wait for God to bring like-minded people to me. Stay prayed up and out the way, y'all. Thank you so much, Britt. I appreciate you. Thank you for supporting this work, sis. That's real talk. See, that's a damn shame where you can't even have discussions like this. Where the world is so far gone, you can't, actually talk about what's going on and combat some of the death and anarchy that's taking place. Let's go back to these lyrics. So FBG Cash talks about spitting in rappers' coffins. He says, Waldo, we don't do that walking. Think it's sweet. It says, get dead like J Money when Lil B popped out shooting targets. Man, y'all rappers be snitching. It's like y'all be putting names. Yo, these rappers be just how can I feel sorry for a rapper that's just, they get locked up for all this time and they telling all the business in the songs as if the feds ain't listening. The streets listening and the feds listening. These rappers are idiots, bro. They dumb, bro. Like, how can anybody in their right mind keep supporting this? Die Hard Young 21, thank you for the $20 contribution, says, we're so obsessed with our race and lineage that we lost in a fog of ignorance, which in turn blinds us to what really important. A lot of people in our community walk in fear and not faith. That's real talk, bro. That's real talk. I think that a lot of the times we want to ignore our cultural, fallacies that we have as people. See, the only way we could turn this thing around is like taking heed to our true identity and culture. See, our people are experiencing the biggest identity crisis known to man. That's the issue with our people. We lack identity. We follow all these bywords. They call you black. They call you ninjas. All of these blanket statements of who we think we are. We naming land masses as our race and our nationality. When in actuality, when you know who you are, you can live in it. Identity is the most important, single-handedly one of the most important things in our community that we're lacking. When we know who we are, we gotta walk in it. If you know you was born a king, then you gotta walk in being a king. You have no choice. You know, you have spiritual authority once you know who you are. And, you know, for those who don't know, we the children of Israel. We the children of the light. We the children of the Bible. So, you know, we need to get ourselves together, man. Stop believing all the nonsense that's told about us. But anyway, let's talk more about these lyrics here. So FBG Cash goes on to say, he's naming all these names for the record. Waldo, we don't do the walking. Think it's sweet? Did like J Money when Lil B popped out shooting targets. I don't really mention dead guys, but smoking Tuka. So he like to smoke on dead guys. That's the thing they do in Chicago, right? But he just mentioned spitting in somebody's coffin. It says, get you did like Cooper. Now you making headlines. It look like you making headlines now because you pushing up daisies. It says, matter of fact, F all your dead guys. So let me get this right. These Chicago rappers can get out here and talk about F the dead ops, you know, have no respect for the dead, but we supposed to mourn them. I say, I hope God, the God of all gods, kill more of these rappers. I hope they all get eliminated. You know why? So our people can finally get the fair warning that they've been seeking. Yeah, I hope all of them get exactly what they deserve. Loretta Pasley, it says, oh, thank you for the $20 super chat, Loretta. I highly appreciate you. Thank you for supporting this work. Highly appreciate you, sis. Like we got somebody named Boxing Updates in here saying long live Cash. See what I'm talking about? And I'm a goofy. I'm a goofy. At least I'm a living goofy. And you earned yourself a block just to show you the degeneracy of our people. I'm not trying to be no street person. I'm a grown man. Long live Cash. He ain't alive. How long live Cash when he's in a pine box? Where he just got his Pop-Tart toasted. After rapping about spitting in people's coffin with no respect for the dead at all. And we supposed to respect them? No. You live by the sword, you die by the sword. Corey Robinson, thank you for the $5 contribution, says this dude talking about spitting in folks' coffin. Wow, no sympathy for this at all from me. And that's real. Salute. Real talk. I hope the Most High God destroy all them damn rappers. Kill them all. So people out there will only have the choice of right music. It's like the Lord be giving y'all sign after sign that that's the wrong direction to go. They be giving, listen, God Almighty be showing you time after time after time that form of music is detrimental. Oh, y'all want to hear some more of the lyrics? Let's see. We got more scriptures too. It says, matter of fact, blank all your dead guys. This the city where we show no pity. Okay. This the city where we show no pity. So why people are supposed to have pity on you for dying? Why? I'm done feeling sorry for rappers. They put out this negativity. Pop out late like vampires. I don't want to go to the club. Oh, no more. Ends getting left in the door. Gang in this B, bang in this B. Let his brains on the floor. Look at what happened to D-Thing. They know how we came. Isaiah 60:18. Violence shall no more be heard in thy land, wasting nor destruction within thy borders. But thou shalt call the walls salvation and the gates praise. So by design, God is eliminating these rappers. He says violence won't be heard no more in the atmosphere. That's what God said. Violence shall no more be heard in thy land. See, when this purge come, you're not going to hear any violent lyrics heard in the land. And notice it said heard. Isaiah 60:18. Violence shall not be heard. It's the music. It's the music. They hitting you on every level. They hitting you on a psychological level. They hitting you on a subliminal level. They hitting you everywhere with this music with the violence. Ricardo Nunes, thank you for the $20 super sticker. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much. All these demonic undertones in these songs, it says it's going to come a time where it won't be heard. The violence won't be heard, meaning there's going to be a replacement. There's a purge against evil. So for those who come in the chat, that ain't right. The man just died 18 hours ago. He was full of violence. God hated him. God hated that man. That's why he destroyed him. Violence shall be no more be heard in thy land, wasting nor destruction within thy borders. But thou shalt call thy wall salvation and thy gates praise. See, you're going to hear praise music, and it ain't going to be that corny rap that ain't, really effective. Also, Matthew 5:38 says, ye have heard that it have been said, an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. Whatever you put out there, that's what you're going to get back. Whatever type of energy you put out, you can expect to get it back. These people who are making these songs are charlatans to our people. They are Judas goats. They are willingly leading the youth to hell with no remorse, all for filthy lucre's sake, all for a couple dollars. And we supposed to feel sorry when God snatched their ass off this planet. Nope. When I cover the news about a dead rapper, I'm going to cover it exactly like this. I'm going to show you what we should have learned from their life and what direction they went so we can avoid the wrong direction. It says, look what happened to D-Thing. They know how we came. Wooski got shot. B, he changed. What happened to Lil Mo? What happened to Lil Steve? Cheryl got hit effing around with BT. So many dead ninjas. He getting extorted. So bringing the bread with you. $1 million in cash you paid the guys not to get on your ninja. Run up on me. I'm a blast ninja. Yeah, he blast, but he wasn't fast enough. See, everybody think that they the toughest Dondada. He talking about how if you run up on him, I'm gonna blast. Let me tell you something. That's defense talk. Anytime you hear people talking like that, they're afraid of something. If all your lyrics and your music is, I'll run up on him with the 4-5, you better not try me, or I'm gonna do this, or I'm gonna do that. That's just defense lyrics. That shows your insecurities. That shows your lack of, I would say, confidence in a higher power, knowing that you got protection, knowing that you got angels around you, compassed about you, knowing that you ain't doing nothing wrong to even worry about that. And if it do happen, you know the Lord gonna make sure you ready for those situations. You ain't even got to talk about it. That's just a way of making sure, or at least thinking that you keeping the ops away because they hear you talking tough talk. Let me tell you something. When you talk all of that, somebody's always going to try you. When they hear you talking like that, nobody bet not run over on me because I'm gonna knock him out. I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna lay him out. Nobody bet. Somebody's going to try you. Somebody's going to hear that and they're going to say, challenge accepted. Run up on me, I'm a blast. I ain't going out like the last ninja. Look like you went out just like the last ninja. He says, run up on me, I'm a blast ninja. I ain't going out like the last ninja. You went out just like every other rapper. Like, if you're a gangster rapper in 2022, you're going to die. Or you're going to prison for a long time. Or the Most High God is going to prolong your death. He's going to prolong your death just to send you to hell at the end. That's your life. That's pretty much the outcome of your life. It's the same order. Everybody think they the toughest one. Everybody believe that they're going to be the last man standing. Everybody believe they can outsmart the game. Everybody believe that they could be the best drug dealer ever and never get caught. Everybody think they him. Everybody think they him, dog. Like everybody. You not him. None of you are. I don't care how much street smarts you got. And me personally, I've done certain things in my past. I've witnessed certain things, but I'm an intellect. I'm more book smart than anything. And I pride myself being an intellect because us cool nerds is winning right now. And we're going to keep on winning. The hell with that. The streets is dead. The streets is death row. You ain't heard? You can't trust nobody out here. Mm-hmm. And more than likely, it was somebody right next to him who did it. Yeah, that's how it goes. It's always that person that you trust. It's always somebody that can get close to you. It's always somebody who know your ins and outs and the way you move. Matter of fact, we can't even X the woman out of the equation. You never know what that situation is like. She could have been collateral damage. She could have known about it and just been collateral damage. You just never know in these situations. She was collateral damage anyway, no matter how you slice it, but could have been a setup. There ain't no loyalty out here, ain't no trust, ain't no honor. Even these women, some of these women getting clapped too, thinking they setting one guy up. And there's a lot of triangulation going on in the streets. And there's a lot of people who double crossing individuals in the streets. There's a lot of activity going on. You got to move a certain way. You got to move a certain way out here. And we almost done his lyrics. What else he had to say? You goofies keep mentioning Wooski. But no, not to play with Cash. Who made the O? I bet ends no. It's time to up the score. And you might be next to go. Let's get it. And you might be next to go. Let's get it. You listen, FBG Cash, you might be next to go. Matter of fact, you were next to go. Why do they get this false sense of security when you out here living by the damn sword? I mean, literally, his lyrics in that song, it really prophesied his own death. His lyrics prophesied his own demise. Romans 13:4. For he is the minister of God to thee for good. But if thou do that which is evil, be afraid. See, he should have been afraid. If he got all those bodies he was rapping about, you should have been afraid of the get back. You should have been worried. You shouldn't have got overconfident. You shouldn't have got cocky, arrogant, thinking that you are the streets. Nah, if you done some dirt, you should be afraid. Be very afraid, because that fear, the fear of God, is the beginning of all knowledge and wisdom. That's how a lot of guys end up reformed. A lot of guys end up leaving the streets because they fear that payback, and they want to have a second chance. They want to be there for their children. They want to turn their lives around. They want to be there for their women, their wives. They want to be there to see a better future for themselves. So out of fear, they turn to God. Yeah, I'm not ashamed to say it. When brothers be leaving the streets, it's out of fear. That's okay. There's good fear and there's bad fear. But it says, for he that is the minister of God, for thee for good. But if thou do that which is evil, be afraid. For he beareth not the sword in vain. See, what it's telling you is the minister of God don't bear a sword in vain. Meaning when we strapped up, it's not in vain. Meaning, we doing it out of righteousness. And if we have to execute judgment, it's because we are ministers of the Most High. See, there's balance to this. not telling people to be soft, not telling people not to be armed and ready for whatever, because this world is dangerous. The Bible, it also goes on to say a revenger to execute wrath upon him that doeth evil. So the Most High God will use his people to execute wrath on people who do evil. Meaning if somebody breaking in your damn house and they have broken in several homes in your community and robbed and pillaged the people, and they finally hit your home and you the one that clapped they at blank, you the one that actually put some brains on the pavement and lay their guts in the streets, God used you to judge them. That's what he do for the righteous. See, we always been warriors. If you the one that take them out, you done just did your whole community a service by ridding the community of these degenerates. Let me tell you something. Our number one issue in our community, our number two issue, other than identity, not understanding our identity, the second issue we have in our community, the biggest one, is the degenerates in our community. Those who are hugging the block, the overlords of our community, got the neighborhood in fear. Those individuals who are turning out neighborhoods where our grandmothers and grandfathers and aunties and uncles used to live and was safe to have cookouts without having to worry about stray bullets hitting children. Those individuals who keep selling their people upstream for a few damn dollars. All the money in the world is not worth destroying your people. They the worst people. And I got a lot of Chicago people, obviously, in the chat because I'm saying you a goofy. Well, at least I'm living. At least I'm living. And please, moderators, please get on your job. Get on your job, because these Chicago goons, they in the building. They upset about this one. I don't even know how you done wiggled your way on a biblical channel in the first place. What, you thought I was gonna feel sorry for the wicked? These scriptures got them convicted right now. Romans 14:1. Him that is weak in the faith receive ye, but not to doubtful disputations. I'll leave you with that. Titus 3:2. To speak evil of no man, to be no brawlers, but gentle, showing all meekness unto all men. See, respect go a long way. Y'all want to know how to survive out here? Titus 3:2 tell you to speak evil of no man. Don't be out here gossiping. Don't be out here tale-bearing. Don't be out here, treating people with disrespect and dishonor. And everybody get the likes up on the video. Get the likes up. Show some support for real content. Don't be out here treating people how you wouldn't want to be treated. Go a long way. Have respect for all men. Listen, I have respect for all men. I don't care if you white, Hispanic, Latina, Arabic, it don't matter. I can survive anywhere as a man. You could put me in the worst prison in the world. Not saying I want to go there, and not saying I'm trying to go. But if you put me in the worst prison in the world, I guarantee I will leave without a scratch on me. I will be unscathed. Reason being, because I know how to respect people. Listen, most people, the truth is, most people don't want to be in conflict like that. And if you just show some damn respect, I don't care if it's a Ku Klux Klan member. If you treat them with respect, meaning you give them their space and their distance, let them do what it is they do, you drink your damn water and mind your business, a lot of the times you really don't have nothing to worry about. Respect need to be taught in our community. Respect go a long damn way. I'm telling you right now, a lot of people are dying because they haven't been raised right. They haven't learned those basic principles of how to treat each other. It's so bad, like brothers don't even give each other the head nod. When they walk by, they don't even, hey, what's up? Me, I salute brothers. Hey, what's up, man? That's what I do. When I walk by, I do this. I salute when I see there's a real brother walking by, because like that's needed. We got this whole division with our people, man. Our brothers don't stick together. They don't even say what's up. And we should be asking each other, hey man, hey bro, you all right? You know how far that goes, just when you walk on the streets and just you see a brother that you know how tough it is out here. You just ask a brother, man, you all right? Man, that go a long way, bro. That are you all right go a long way. Just you never know how that type of engagement may affect that man. That man might be on the edge, bro. And just saying you all right, telling you, man, that go a long way, bro. Like we gotta stop the dissension in our community. Like stop promoting these rappers, because they created that environment where everybody think that they got to be the toughest guy out here. Nobody wants to even be themselves. Listen, man, if you book smart, be book smart. I'm the type of person, man, I get along with everybody, long as you being you. Long as you're not going outside of who you are, I can get along with anybody from all walks of life, bro, because you are who you are. You're authentic to yourself. When you true to yourself, then I can relate to you. I don't care what it is that you may be into. As long as I know that you're true to yourself, I'm good with that. That's what we need to be teaching in these damn rap songs, how we can bridge some of the gaps and know how to damn communicate with each other. Rap music used to be our only form of communication. And the so-called powers that be, they divided that. Percy Astronaut Status, thank you for the $5 contribution, says, hey, I'm a rapper. I'm hiding in the closet. Can't talk loud. Please send me some food. Ain't ate in 10 days. Pause. Man, say he hiding in the closet. What the hell's going on here? You sent me $5 to ask for a contribution. Like, what the hell's going on here? Where are all these trolls coming from? Like, we literally are having one of the realest talks that we had in a long time. And y'all pick now to start trolling. Like, what's wrong with y'all? I'm not getting it. And as a man, you need to get up, get out and get something. Why is it that it's more homeless men than women out here? Because as men, we need to better ourselves. There's a lot of ways of getting it out here. You got all kind of temp services. You got all kind of temp services. Even if you don't have a job, you could sign up and get a job. You can go to Labor Ready and you get yourself a sandwich, man. Make a little money a day. They pay you daily. The hell you hiding in a damn closet for while I'm talking about people being true to themselves? You need to come up out of that closet. What the hell's going on with people? I digress. Ephesians 5:19 tells us, speaking to yourselves in psalms and hymns and spiritual songs, singing and making melody in your heart to the Lord. See, there's an alternative. There's an alternative. The Lord says, sing spiritual songs to the Lord in your heart. Make that kind of music. And there's some real righteous music out here that's lit. I'm talking about lit, 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 lit. Wait till y'all see some of the new music I got coming out and you see some of the artists that I'm going to be premiering. Y'all going to be like, dang, I ain't no truth artist was giving it up like that. Y'all going to be impressed to know there's an alternative. We talk about what they playing on the radio, but as a whole, we the ones supporting it. Vanessa Walker, thank you so much for the $4 super sticker. Highly appreciate you. Thank you for supporting this work. Loving Dean, the God Machine, said just had a brother that robbed 3 home invasions. then robbed local gas station, and he committed S word after. Wow. Yeah, people are losing their minds, man. We need good, uplifting music. Promote the real, support the real. I'd like to thank everybody for joining today. If you would like to support my content, support me at newbreed.love. All right, get yourself a love note and also be added to our database in case of some type of natural disaster, EMP, power outage, or bad weather. You know, me or a member of my staff will be able to reach out to you all in case of an emergency situation. And you can use those love notes for future merchandising and get your discounts. And proceeds go to non-profitable organizations. Proceeds go towards doing the work. And proceeds are actually, you know, helping a lot of people. I'd like to thank each and every one of y'all. Also, follow me on Patreon, patreon.com/newbreed, so you can see my exclusive content, the raw and the uncut. Follow me on Instagram as well at newbreed404. If you have any inquiries, or if you're just trying to build, that's the place to reach me at. For all business inquiries, reach me at kingbreed404@gmail.com, and I get back to you at my earliest convenience. And also for everybody who may have experienced any technical difficulties with working with my website, I ask you to please inbox the chat on the website and not my personal email or my personal Instagram account. All right. Do not message my personal email or my personal Instagram account. Please, the website has a chat for a reason. The staff needs to know that you have an issue or having a problem. And it's very rare that any issues take place. But like all things, sometimes things happen. It's very rare. My staff do an amazing job. But please use the chat that's on the website so the staff can get you situated. All right. But I love each and every one of y'all. Thank y'all for catching another stream. Y'all have a safe weekend. I'll be in Jamaica Monday. Can't wait to touch down. I will be streaming when I get there, and I'll be doing some streaming later on and tomorrow as well. But thank you, brothers and sisters. Like the video, share the video, turn your post notification bell on so you can get videos as they're being uploaded. Some of you all may need to subscribe. Some of you all may need to unsubscribe and subscribe again, because there's some manipulation going on the channel. So do what you got to do to please support the work and keep things moving forward. All right. Love y'all. Shalom and peace.